How can virtual reality replace traditional learning methods? If you're wondering how virtual reality can revolutionize the way we learn, you're about to discover some exciting changes that are already happening in education. Traditional learning often involves sitting in a classroom, listening to lectures, and trying to visualize concepts from textbooks. However, virtual reality VR is changing this by providing an immersive and interactive learning experience. With VR, students can be transported to different environments, such as ancient Rome or the surface of Mars, making learning much more engaging and memorable. One of the key ways VR replaces traditional methods is by simulating real-world scenarios in a safe and controlled environment. For example, in fields like healthcare and engineering, VR allows students to practice complex skills without the risks associated with real-world training. A study by PwC found that VR training was 300% faster than classroom-based learning, even when including the time to set up the VR headset. VR also bridges the gap between theory and practice. Instead of just reading about a concept, students can experience it in 3D. This makes learning more tangible and helps students understand complex subjects better. For instance, in a virtual chemistry lesson, a lecturer can spawn a molecule or show a chemical reaction, making the learning experience much more interactive and engaging. Another significant advantage of VR is its ability to provide immediate feedback and personalized learning experiences. When combined with generative AI, VR can create hyper-realistic simulations where learners can practice real-world scenarios with lifelike interactions. This combination also offers tailored feedback in real time, helping learners refine their skills quickly. In terms of accessibility, VR is making education more inclusive. Traditional field trips and laboratory experiences were often limited by cost and distance, but VR eliminates these barriers. Google Expeditions, for example, allows students to explore virtual reality spaces, from swimming with whales to visiting Mars, all from the comfort of their classrooms. VR also helps in reducing costs for educational institutions. By replacing the need for physical facilities and equipment, VR can save substantial amounts of money. For instance, the Icahn School of Medicine at Mount Sinai found that using VR for advanced cardiac life support training resulted in an 83% reduction in cost compared to traditional methods. Furthermore, VR enhances student engagement and motivation. The immersive nature of VR captures students' attention, making them more interested in the subject matter. This increased engagement contributes to better information retention and overall learning outcomes. Studies have shown that VR can be more effective than many traditional teaching methods in improving memory power and knowledge retention. In the future, VR is expected to become even more integral to education. Whole curricula and degrees may be built within virtual environments, allowing students to attend virtual lectures and collaborate with other students in a fully immersive setting. This shift will make learning more flexible, accessible, and effective, helping students develop new skills more rapidly and confidently. So virtual reality is not just an addition to traditional learning, it's a game changer that can replace many traditional methods by offering a more engaging, interactive, and effective way to learn.